Greetings, welcome back to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today we've got a fantastic album review for you. It's by Swiss band Gotthard. Now the band are about to release their new album on Rising Phoenix Music, and it's called More Stereo Crush. If you like the last album, check out this one, it's a great follow-up. Now the band were originally formed back in 1991 in Switzerland. Now the band were formed back in 1991 by Leone on guitars and also vocalist Steve Lee, who sadly passed away. Fantastic singer with a vocal range that was absolutely phenomenal. Now, the band's main influences would be Deep Purple, Whitesnake, AC/DC, Aerosmith, Led Zeppelin, and they're a fantastic band, one of the cult classic bands to come out from Switzerland. The band would release their debut album, which was self-titled. This was released back in 1992 and featured the following lineup. We have Steve Lee on vocals, guitarist Leo Leone, bassist Mark Lynn, also Heiner Herberger on drums. So that'd be the lineup for the debut album. This album features some fantastic songs and also showed a potential for the band to become one of the most influential bands to come out of Switzerland. In 2009, the band released an album called Need to Believe. Sadly, this will be Steve Lee's last album before his passing in 2021. Before his passing in 2010. Rest in peace, Steve. In 2012, the band released their next album. This was called Firebirth. And this would feature vocalist Nick Mader, who was a fantastic replacement. Like I say, Steve Lee was one of a kind. So now let's talk about the new album and the lineup for this album. So we'd have Leo Leone on guitar. We'd also have Mark Lynn on bass guitar. We'd have Freddie Schreiner on guitars. We'd have Nick Mader on vocals and drummer Flavio Mezzidi. So that would be the lineup for the new album. So let's talk about the songs and the album in general. So this new album contains 8 songs. So let's talk about the song titles before we talk about the first couple of songs. So it would open up with Right Now, Ride the Wave, Liverpool featuring Mark Storis from the band Crocus, Smiling in the Pouring Rain, Snafu, Don't Miss the Call, Mayday, and the last song will be called Burning Bridges. So let's talk about the first song. It's called Right Now. Now this is a really good opening track. I've been listening to this album for a few times now, and I feel like this album has elements of a Ronnie Atkins solo album. Nick is a fantastic vocalist, as we all know. He's been with the band for a few years now. He's become a really strong vocalist with a lot of charisma, a lot of powerful range in his vocals. Now, the opening track Right Now was a really good opening song. It's very beautiful composed with some fantastic vocals and music. At times, it kind of reminds me of Ronnie Atkins' solo album. Also reminds me of the English band Thunder. Just a great, solid, hard rock song that's really well put together. So like I said, there's some fantastic vocals here, really catchy music, and a great opening track. It's called Right Now. Now, the second song, Ride the Wave. This is a brilliant song, folks. I do feel that this song should have been the opening track. Why? Because I think it's more groovy, catchy, and just an all-round great song. Nick's vocals are fantastic. There's some great guitar playing here. Brilliant rhythm sections as well, but it's really catchy, well put together. And at times, I kind of think that Jeff Scott Soto would be a great singer for this song. That's how good the song is. So check it out. It's called Ride the Wave. Having said that, there's a lot of Whitesnake and Deep Purple in this song within the whole album. So if you're a fan of Deep Purple and also Whitesnake, this is a great band and a fantastic album for you to check out. So the third song on the album is called Liverpool. This isn't really my most favourite song on the album. It does capture the essence of the Beatles, but it also captures the Crocus and AC/DC vibe, hence Mark Storis on vocals. This song has definitely got a 60s and 70s vibe, so if you are a fan of AC/DC and also the Beatles, that sort of thing, then this is a great song. It's called Liverpool. Next song is called Smiling in the Pouring Rain. This is just a ballad with no drums, it's just acoustic guitar, really well put together. Nick's vocals really do shine through. As we all know, ballads really are the most powerful songs on any album. Next is the song Snafu. What does Snafu mean? Someone we need to check out. If you know what it means, leave a comment and let me know. This kind of reminds me of more directed towards Aerosmith. And if you're a fan of Aerosmith and that groove, this is a great song for you to check out. This song also has elements and vibes of Whitesnake. So if you're a fan of Whitesnake and David Coverdale, this is another great song. So you've got the Aerosmith, the Whitesnake vibe for this song. It's called Snafu. Production on this album is second to none. Fantastic sound, especially with the drums. And it was produced by Charlie Banfield, as a fantastic producer. As we all know, he's worked with such bands as Saxon, Halloween, Angra, and some really good bands. So it's a fantastic production. Like I say, Charlie knows exactly what he's doing. He's been in the business for many years. So if you're a fan of Gotthard and you like the band's last album, this is a great follow-up. It's called More Stereo Crush. Check it out. It's released on Rising Phoenix Music. I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. Great production, some catchy tunes, and definitely for the hard rock fans. Thanks for watching. Stay metal, and more reviews coming soon.